and we're going to see where the curb cuts into the...
Oh, it's better cut way along that window.
Okay, so that's a reference point for when we need to take the steering off. So as we move, Tony, we're going to take the steering off as much as we move, Tony. So release the brake a pound coin width.
There's got to be a reason why.
There's got to be a reason why what?
Yeah. Don't tell me to do something without backing it up with it, because don't steer until the car's moving.
Don't dry steer, Tony. Don't steer until the car's moving, because it will damage the tyres, their tread, and it can damage the steering mechanism. Okay, so looking behind, Tony, and we're going to take the steering off. Looking in the right blind spot, yes.
Oh, everywhere.
Right, now I'm going to get you to stop before we overhang the curb, so go back a bit, Tony. Go back.
Do I turn the
wheel? We want
wheel?
to go back. Look at me a minute, Tony. We want to go back that much, yeah?
Do I turn the wheel at the same time?
Yes. As we move, yeah? Right, stop. Right.
I'm stopped.
Well, what am I doing with the turning? You're not turning the wheel, Tony, out of roll.
It's fully turned.
Yeah, so you're not turning it.
I have turned it.
Okay, right, go back, Tony. And then before we overhang the curb, I want you to stop the car.
You'll have to help me with that, because I've never done this before.
Okay, right, go back. Stop the car, Tony. Right, so where does the curb cut into the car, Tony?
In the corner of that window.
Okay, so that's how you know we're not overhanging the curb, yeah? Why is that important? We don't want to overhang the curb.
That's a what point? That's what's that word?
Overhang the curb.
It's a
reference point.
Oh, reference point.
Yeah, so why don't we want to hang over the curb, Tony?
I've never done this before, I don't know why.
Because if there's a pedestrian come in and you're overhanging the curb, you could possibly go into them, kill them. Or if somebody's coming with a buggy, they're not going to be very impressed if you're going over the curb.
Oh, right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So now, we're going to prepare the car. So select first gear. Clutch down.
Yeah.
Get your biting point. Hold the feet still when you're ready. Do your all-around observations, Tony.
Yeah, where do I look?
So left blind spot, left door mirror, checking if there's any pedestrians, any vehicles coming off driveways.
Well, that car's gone
cyclists, any cyclists?
No, nobody do.
Okay, right, looking ahead, looking in the right door, it's safe. Look where you're travelling, Tony.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you get me to stop on the left, just the other side of that silver car.
So just over past this silver car, I'd like you to pull up on the left, please, Tony.
Is there anything I need to do?
Signal, please, Tony, and check your mirrors.
Do I signal then check the mirrors?
Check your mirrors first, then signal left, please, Tony. So just past this drive, please, Tony. Okay. And then secure the car for me, please.
That was good, wasn't it? Stop panicking.
I panic and then it goes horribly wrong.
Break it down into nice little biteable bits, yeah?
Yeah.
Get me from here to there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Over the crown.
Yeah.
Clutch down.
Yeah.
Start on about gravity, yeah?
Yeah.
There's no good sitting there telling me, well, that brake was a bit rough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you brake so rough? Let gravity pull you back and do the work.
Hang on a minute. What's going to stop me braking hard?
What's going to stop you
If I'm covering the brake might help it, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget I haven't done this manoeuvre
before. I forgot to tell you to cover the brake, so you just went boom.
Yeah, so
to cover the brake, Tony.
Oh, so you're covering your backside by blaming it on me on video, yeah?
Sorry.
It's cover the brake, isn't it?
Yeah, cover the brake, Tony.
Obviously, if your instruction is a bit dodgy, then obviously you are going to get a rough stop. It's not a great big deal, but if you don't want a rough stop, cover the brake. Brake thickness a pound coin, not a thickness a pound coin.
I want to do it again.
Yeah, we are going to do it again.
Okay.
But now, there's some money in the bank now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So just prompt you.
Yeah.
Where's our feet going to be? Where are we going to cover, Tony?
Well, prompt me as we've gone along. You're going to prompt me the whole thing while I'm sitting here, are you?
No, but I mean, is that what you mean? Yeah, just ask you, yeah? Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
It could have been worse.
Try again?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, right, so what do we need to do first, Tony?
I'll prepare, innit?
Yeah, prepare. So why is it important to get the right acceleration, Tony?
Oh, because I don't go shooting in the back of that silver car, do I?
Yeah, correct. And what about the clutch, Tony? Why is it important not to have the clutch too high?
Oh, again, I don't want to go shooting in the back of that silver car.
And what about if it's too low?
I'll probably go rolling
back, maybe go into a car behind, yeah? So it's important.
Yeah.
What do we need to do with our feet when moving?
Keep them still.
Keep them still, well done. So what's the second part of the routine now, Tony?
Oh, look.
Yeah, observations. So where are we going to look, Tony?
Oh yeah, you got to look over there, see if any pedestrians coming out along there.
Yep. We're looking for, what we're looking for? Pedestrians?
Pedestrians, bikes, cars.
Okay, yep.
Look ahead, nobody coming.
Nope.
Look at that pavement opposite. Nobody overtaking me.
Nope, yep.
I've got to look between that hedges, trying that door pillar. There's nobody there.
Okay.
I think it's safe.
Yep.
Oh, I've got to do Big steers,
yeah. Okay, right, and where we going to stop, Tony?
I'm going to... do I have to cover the brake?
Cover the brake, Tony.
Oh, yeah, and thickness of £1 coin?
Thickness of £1 coin. What are we going to get now, Tony?
I'm going to line that first reference point up.
Okay.
I think that's lined up.
Right, so where does it cut into the car, Tony?
Just before that mirror.
Okay, right, and now what do we need to do next?
What's that first reference point for it?
What's that first reference point?
Oh, that's the bit where I take the steers off.
Yes. Okay, so when would we start steering?
When the car's moving.
Why mustn't we dry steer, Tony?
It damages the steering, doesn't it?
That's
and
it.
the tyres, yeah?
Yes, well done, Tony.
So ease off the brake a bit.
So we need to ease off the brake.
I'll just go about that much forward, and
okay.
I'll stop there.
Right, and now we need another reference point, yeah? So
yeah, the curb comes in just underneath the door mirror.
Okay, and why do we get that second reference point?
Oh, that's the bit, if I overhang the curb,
yeah,
I could kill little Johnny.
Yeah, so we don't want to overhang the curb, yeah? Okay, well done, Tony. What do we need to do next?
Prepare.
So what gear are we going to go in?
Reverse.
Okay, where are we going to look when reversing, Tony?
I'm going to look at that way. Oh, I started something there.
Yeah.
Check for pedestrians, check down the road.
Yeah.
Instead to work my head all the way down.
Yes.
There's no cars or bikes coming. Check it on the pavement.
Yep.
No cars there. And then look at the back window because you shouted at me otherwise, didn't you?
So look in the direction of travel and steer, yeah. Where are we going to stop?
Oh, over the crown, I've got to stop.
What are we going to cover?
Oh, with the brake, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I look over that shoulder there.
And what are we going to use now to help us while going back?
Oh, that gravity thing.
Gravity, yep. Well done.
It's handy, that gravity, isn't it?
Yeah.
It saves fuel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So what are we going to get now, Tony?
Oh, that first reference point.
First reference point. Yep, well done, Tony.
So that's the bit where I take the steers off.
Take the steering off. And when do we steer, Tony?
Oh, when it's moving.
When it's moving.
I don't drive steering.
Yep, that's it.
And then I'll stop. Oh, there.
Okay, and where's the next reference point, Tony?
Just in the corner of that window.
Okay, and why do we get that last reference point, Tony?
Because we're overhang, I'll kill little Johnny again, won't I?
Yep, that's it. Well done, Tony. Last thing before we move off now?
I'm going to get ready, haven't I?
Yep, prepare. What else, Tony?
Observations.
Right, let's see them then, Tony.
You've got to check it out, roll back. Check down there.
Yep.
Sports car's not moving. Check there. Check again. And you want me to pull up the other side of that red Mini, yeah?
Yep.
I have to check, haven't I?
Yes, you've got to check. So what are we checking now?
That sports car, yeah. I'll signal, yeah.
Did you check your mirrors before you signalled?
Yeah.
You did. Okay, well done, Tony. And secure the car.
That's good, wasn't it?
Well done, Tony. I think the second bit's easier than the first.
Yeah?
The second was...
Well, it is if you put the money in the bank, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not easy if you haven't given the information in the first place.
Yeah.
But then you're just taking the money out in little traps, isn't
Yeah, it's alright when you've done it properly.
Yeah, it's yeah, you did the work on the first one.
Yeah, and then it pays off on the second one.
And then, well, you're not actually handing it completely over to me, but you're checking what learning's taken place, yeah?
Yeah.
And learning has taken place on the first one. Don't be whinging a bit too much if the old braking's a bit heavy.
Okay.
It's only a bit heavy because you're a bit late with your instruction, yeah?
Okay. That's not a major issue.
No, it's not a major issue, but don't make it into a major issue by going, oh, the brakes are a bit rough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Especially if you're bloody fault in the first place, yeah?
Okay. So what I got to remember is when we get to the corner road to say cover the brake, because I tend to forget it and then it happens.
Yeah, and I have actually, you know, seen them quite willing to go with this. Yeah, I know the ADI one says that if you're using the clutch, you should be using the gas, yeah? But the examiners are not stupid nowadays. They know that it is possible just to ease off the brake a bit and nudge the clutch very gently if I need it, yeah?
Yeah.
And they are quite willing to go with that, rather than get back on the gas and have to get off the gas in a real big hurry, yeah? So just use common sense on that. As long as I'm not fighting the brake against the clutch.
Okay.
Yeah? And what I mean by that, you hear it, yeah? Feel like you got wind in it. Yeah, so as long as the two of them are not fighting each other like that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
You know,
if we've explained the clutch control and that's fine, isn't it? He won't really do that.
No, obviously they like that word gravity.
They like it, okay.
Yeah, because that's where he's taking them down, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you don't talk about gravity, he's going to be still on the gas, isn't he? And then,
you're going to be well back, you're going to mount the curb.
Well, yeah. It's but they wouldn't actually mount the curb. But it's going to be a rough old stop, and you'd be bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
And that was good.
Okay.
Any questions on it?
No, it's just like you said, saying it at the right time with the braking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
And, you know, just think how you did it yourself.
Yeah.
And how you do it yourself. And you were talking earlier on about practicing. Well, sometimes a good way of practicing is actually sitting in the driving seat yourself.
And doing it how they would do it, yeah. It's because you do it, what's the word? Naturally. You don't break it down. Yeah, you just do it.
If you've got nobody to practice with, and probably the best kind of practice you can get
yourself
is to actually, go and do it yourself and think, right, and talk yourself through it.
Yeah, breaking down everything, what you're actually doing.
Yeah, because that reminds you then of when you've done it for your part too. Well, where did I look? Oh, yeah, that's where I need to tell them to be looking, yeah?
Yeah, and remember the right to the left, not the left to the right.
Yeah, it's, and that's a good way. As long as the observations are effective. Okay. It doesn't really matter which way I look, as long as they're effective observations.
Sorry, I do have a question. You know when we are at the point where the second part of it, we're off with forward and we've got that space for vehicles.
Try not to get the answer wrong.
Sorry. Not well explained. Right here. So we were like in this position. And
we're on point B,
this one, yeah.
What area?
And we've got oncoming vehicles, and when I stop you and I say like cover the brake and we're at the crown of the road, so we're like in the middle of the road. If there are cars there, how would I deal with that? What would I say to him?
Well, it's quite simply, if they're moving, I'm not moving, yeah?
If they're moving, you're not moving.
If their wheels are moving, my wheels are not moving.
So it's up to me, innit, to control that though, to tell him what to do, whether to go or whether to stop. Yeah?
Yeah, it's once I'm in that position.
What if there ain't a gap for them to go past?
Well, there's not a gap at that stage, and they...
Yeah, just carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Obviously, I have actually seen, and I've only saw it was only about 2 weeks ago in Luton, where we're reversing back from this position to this position.
Yeah.
And a young lad in a Ford Focus went round all the cars waiting and put two wheels up on the pavement and shot past us, yeah?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that happens, yeah.
Just be aware and look around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you done the right thing there, not looking round the cars that are waiting, because most of them went, didn't they?
Yeah.
And obviously you're teaching me the POM routine, and if you're not following the POM routine, some people are telling me, oh yeah, use the POM routine, and then they start looking round them as I'm getting the car ready.
Yeah.
And everybody comes to a halt because they see you looking around. They think, oh, that instructor's going to tell that pupil to move now.
Yeah. So just
if we're both looking forward and we're both concentrating on getting the car ready,
let them pass. Don't look at.
Yeah, they're not going to hang around, are they?
Yeah.
Unless they're in no hurry.
Yeah, just making sure when you actually move that I'm checking it's safe.
At the point just before I do move, that's when I need to know it's safe, yeah?
Because you're going to do observations and...
Yeah.
But if I'm making you do the correct observation, he's not going to go if it's not safe. Yeah?
Well, no, it's... the timing of the observation is very important, isn't it? If you do the observations too early and you haven't got the car ready, then obviously the car's thinking, oh, they're looking around them, so I'll wait.
Yeah.
And then the car's not ready, and it takes them another 10 seconds to get ready, and then they get impatient.
Ages, yeah.
And that's when it starts to get confused, and they start to go at the same time as I start to go, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But if their wheels are moving, my wheels are not. It's simple as that.
Okay.
Because they've got priority. I'm the one doing this silly manoeuvre in the road, yeah?
Would I need to wave them or not? Just do what we said.
We didn't need to wave them on there, did we?
No.
Okay. You can get your knickers in a twist and start panicking about this. And with a real pupil, you're going to panic the pupil as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because then they're going to rush and it's going to fuck off.
Well, yeah. If you rush, a real pupil's going to rush. I've got to feel confident that you're feeling confident, yeah?
Yeah.
But if I see, if I was a real student and I felt my instructor was losing her cool, and I'm thinking, oh my God, she's getting...
You're not going to feel very confident.
She's getting a right old panic here. Now, I'm not going to feel very happy, am I?
No.
Yeah, so... Your examiner is role-playing a real pupil.
Yeah.
And he's going to feel it, he's going to react exactly the same way. If you're panicking, well, he's going to start flapping as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
But if you're cool and calm, he's going to be cool and calm, yeah?
Do you know when I kept looking that way?
Yeah.
That's what I didn't want to do. Like you said.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
watch me. when you're looking at me and you say, "Come on, look behind you."
Yeah.
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 You can say that till the cows come home. But once you tell me why I need to look behind me,
then you will look behind you. Yeah.
And if I still don't do it, well then just be a little bit fair with me and say,
Tony, we're not moving the car
exactly.
or going until you look, Tony.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to kill any little Johnnies on my lesson today, yeah?
Okay.
But as soon as you take your eyes off me,
then you won't look.
I won't look. Well, you know, it's or I might even say, "Oh, this is hurting my neck."
I'll say, well,
you know,
we can't proceed, Tony, until you look, because it's important,
well,
because you might kill someone.
You know, a sore neck's a very small price to pay for saving a life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
do that.
remember, it's not the examiner saying he's got a sore neck.
It's the role play.
Yeah, it's the role play. Yeah,
17-year-old boy.
Yeah, because that's what pupils will say to you.
Okay.
And they're going to go, you know. Now they're going to sit next to you and they go, "Oh, April, you know, I had a bit of a tough night last night. I slept a bit funny. I can't really be bothered to look around. I can't be arsed."
Well, we better rebook another lesson then, because you're not killing someone in my car today. You need to make sure you check, because if someone's there...
You make them look, yeah.
Okay.
You know, if they can't get their head round to look, then...
we're not going.
Well, they should be driving a suitably adapted car that's got
extra mirrors
on it, yeah. So, they need to look. But you need to give them a reason to look.
Yeah, no reason. They just keep making the mistake.
Well, if you just keep saying, look, you know, look, because I'm telling you to look on your bike, I'm not going to do it, am I?
No.
But as soon as you mention that, if I don't look, I'm going to run little Johnny over.
Then he should listen, the examiner.
Yeah, well, listen then, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But, you know, they won't back off easy.
Just be firm.
And they will keep looking back at you. Get your head round there and look. Yeah?
Okay.
And what they're looking for is...
Control?
Well, they're looking to see if you're going to back off.
Yeah, you've got to maintain control.
It's a bit of a Mexican standoff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you know, they're going to see who's going to give in first.
Yeah.
And they don't want you to give in, do they?
No, because you're meant to be the one in control. You're the teacher.
Because they know if you give in with them, well, then with a real pupil you're going to give in, you're going to think, oh, well, it can't be bothered looking.
Then they're not following the proper routines then.
You know, I'll do the looking for you today, George, or whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
And of course that carries on, you know, to where George has never learns this manoeuvre properly because...
Yeah, sticking to the routine.
Because April didn't make him look.
Yeah.
Right, very good. Well
That's
done.
alright, that one. Just got to brush up on it. It's not too bad, yeah, that one.
They're all okay once you get the hang of it, yeah?
Yeah.
I give that a pause. It's very good.
Thanks.
For a woman.